God, why? Anyway, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, I'm not happy at all, man. I'm just chilling, and I decided, let me just open my Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it. And I'm seeing Reece James injured again, another hamstring. Oh my God. And I'm hyping for the season to come, man. I know he's banned for the first 3 games of the season, right? But that's just a ban. That's no injury, right? Yesterday, I made a video talking about how we signed Pedro Neto and how injury prone he is. We were looking at his injury records and they were not looking good at all. So I'm thinking, all right, maybe our new medical team will probably come up with some options where we keep players like Reece James, Christopher Nkunku, and even him, Pedro Neto, fit this season. The season hasn't even started, and Reece James has picked up another injury. Now, the sources are saying that it's a minor injury, but it's the idea that it's an injury. Whether it's a minor, whether it's a severe, whether it's a moderate, I don't know, whatever you want to define it. It's another injury. Now, don't get me wrong. We have Malo Gusto playing on the right, but we saw in the preseason he was being played as a left back. Now, that could have been an option going into the season where Reece James was gonna, be the starter as usual, and then Malo Gusto over there. So now, since James is now injured, obviously we now have to bring Gusto back to the right back, which I like, by the way, because I think Cucurella can do well as a left back. Inverted left back, whatever you want to call it. But man, listen, man, it sucks, man. I know injuries are part of the game, but we haven't even started. When we finished the preseason, in America, I was so happy. I was so happy because the previous preseason, we lost, I think about 3 players due to injury. We lost about Christopher Nkunku, Broya as well, about 2-3 players. So this time around I was even happy. I'm like, maybe that's the reason why we were not performing to our full capacity, because we were trying to avoid the injuries. But here it is now, another injury. I guess to your point now, it feels so, I feel sorry for Reece James, bro, because when is he going to be fit? He did a surgery at the end of not at the end. In the middle of last season, he did a surgery, and then I thought maybe that surgery was going to actually help him with these hamstrings, because they were contemplating whether they would do it or not, but then they ended up making a final decision that they were going to do the surgery. And I was thinking maybe that surgery was going to help Reece James a lot, coming into this season. But apparently it's not helping as much as we all thought. Listen, man, when are we going to have a fit Reece James, man? It's either hamstring or knee injury. It's always one of the two, bro. I'm tired of his injuries. Listen, that's something you can't probably control, and I hear it, right? I'm just talking from a fan perspective. Like, I want to see Reece James on the pitch because I know what he can offer us. And I'm hoping and praying that this won't be the same situation with Pedro Neto, because his quality is not to be questioned, right? But his fitness, no one knows. And from what we know, it doesn't look good. It's not looking good, bruv. So, I don't know, man. I'm just hoping that since they say it's a minor, it won't take as much time off the field for him, because we need him back. He's our captain, for God's sake. We need our captain on the pitch. All right, lastly, before I end this video, I'm going to talk about the Chalobah situation. Listen, the reports again saying that he's been banned from the main team's facility. Listen, when we did this to Conor Gallagher, I was actually happy. Now, we're doing it to our boy Chalobah. The reason why I'm not quite happy with doing this to Chalobah is because he is actually a good player and I love him, right? With Conor Gallagher, I didn't think that he was a good player. I mean, not that I know he's not a good player. I mean, at least for Chelsea. Yes, he had played for other clubs like Crystal Palace and he was their best player, and Now he's at Atletico Madrid. He might actually end up being their best player. But I'm talking about Chelsea, right? I watched Chelsea week in, week out with no doubt. And watching Conor Gallagher play just reminded me of how good he is not, especially being a Chelsea player. Now, with Chalobah, it's a little bit different, and I mean, I have to stay consistent here. I have to, because with Conor Gallagher, I was supporting the club. So I have to kind of stay consistent. But it really eats me because I'm looking at Tosin, I'm looking at Banished. They're not really doing good. And then I'm seeing you banishing Chalobah. I'm like, he's one of our best center backs. I know Fofana is there, but we don't know if he's still the same after all his injuries he's been through. And at the same time, we also don't know if he's going to stay fit. He's another Reece James. You know what I mean? So why are you punishing my boy Chalobah? If you're actually going in there and actually looking for another center back, then I won't mind it. But if you're not going to look for another center back, then just let Chalobah play. At least let him train with the team. What if no club end up buying him, or no club end up offering the amount that you want them to pay? What is he going to do? Just no longer be a Chelsea player? You can't terminate this contract because you're trying to make a profit out of him. So just let him play. And actually, you know what? By letting him play, you might actually realize that you have actually made a mistake, because Tosin and Banished might not end up being the people that you think they are. I mean, I'm not saying they're not, but I'm just saying from what I've been seeing from the preseason, they're making so many mistakes, which I don't think Chalobah would make. But anyway, it is what it is, man. Listen, I just made this quick video to say, let's pray for Reece James, because we need our captain. We need him. We need him fit. He's never fit. Anyway, man, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, man. And thank you for your support as well. Much appreciated. We out.